Hello, my name's Holland and I'm the Chief Social Worker for Northern Ireland. The reason I'm talking to you via video link today is to update you on what's happening with the review of minimum standards for children's homes in Northern Ireland. Last year my department asked VOYPIC to run workshops with children and young people living in children's homes across Northern Ireland. Now, during the workshops we asked you for your ideas, suggestions and recommendations for the future of children's homes. And I know a lot of you were involved in those workshops, so thank you very much for taking part and sharing your ideas with us. You told us that you wanted us to come back to you and tell you what we'd done with the information you gave us. So firstly, you told us that every home should have a computer and internet access, that there should be better facilities including Sky TV, plenty of committed and consistent staff who actually like children, play areas and more activities for fun and leisure, less regimented and age-appropriate rules, and there should be pictures of past and present young people on the walls around the house. You also said that every home should be just like a home with a family atmosphere and that it should be warm and welcoming. With regard to the culture and the atmosphere of homes, you said that homes should promote healthy eating and help with planning, shopping and cooking meals. You said that there should be an offer as to who should be your key worker and that there should be just the right amount of privacy and company. You also recommended areas that you wanted to see improved, and those included that there was too much police presence in some children's homes, and a lot of you were really keen to find a solution to this. You wanted a review about the rules and sanctions that were available. You wanted a lot more flexibility about pocket money, and you wanted children's homes to be more centrally located. You wanted less formal meetings in the home and less paperwork, and that there shouldn't be locks on the kitchen, living room or bedroom. Now, VOYPIC used all of your ideas and suggestions from the workshops to produce a report and a special edition newsletter. This newsletter was sent out to all the children's homes in Northern Ireland. VOYPIC also presented the report to a special meeting of the working group that I attended. The working group have looked at what you said at your workshops and have included what they could in the draft minimum standards consultation document. There is now a standard called Living in a Supportive Home, which covers a lot of the points you brought up about living somewhere that feels like your own home. Some of the things covered in this standard include having access to the internet, not being locked out of the kitchen or your bedroom, not having the whole house punished for something that an individual's done, and being able to join local clubs and organisations. This standard also says that the home should only ever involve the police where there's criminal behaviour going on. There's also another new standard, and this one's called Citizenship and Participation in Community Life. Now, this standard says that the home should work with the local community to make sure that they understand the home and address any concerns that people might have. It also says that the staff should look for opportunities for you to be part of the local community by joining local clubs and associations or helping you get a part-time job. Now, there were some things that we couldn't include in the standards, things like having Sky TV or more trips and holidays, but you should be able to talk about these things with the staff to see if they can change the way things are done in your home. We've also asked the Health and Social Care Board to look at some things like what your allowance can be spent on, as this is different in each area. We've also asked the board to look at the sorts of notes and records that are kept about you and the way things like administration offices and meetings are handled in each home. The document's now going out for public consultation, which will give everyone in Northern Ireland a chance to tell us their views. There are children's and young people's versions of the standards, and I really hope you can respond by telling us what you think. We've also done some work with children with disabilities, as these standards will apply to some of the short break centres. The standards now say that young people in these centres are allowed to keep their mobile phones and that homes should think very carefully about whether or not staff wear uniforms when out on trips. If you use these centres for short breaks, I hope you respond to the consultation as well, letting us know what you think of the standards. Now, the consultation is going to last for 14 weeks, and then my department will gather all the views into a report which will go to the Minister of Health and Social Services. And it's going to be up to the Minister to make the final decision whether he agrees with the minimum standards, and once he makes that decision, we'll launch the new minimum standards for children's homes in Northern Ireland. Thank you again for all your involvement so far, and I really hope that you'll respond to the consultation and give us your views. So, good luck and thanks again. Bye.